Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we finally have a look at iOS 14, the public release, as well as Watchos 7. So we will begin with iOS 14. Now iOS 14 does support all devices that were supported with iOS 13. So that includes the first generation iPhone SE, the iPhone 6s, 6s Plus, 7, 7 Plus, 8, 8 Plus, 10, 10s Max, 10R, the 11 series and the brand new SE. So a ton of devices are supported. The same goes for iPads as well. And iOS 14 in terms of the update size did come in on the SE at approximately 4 gigabytes. And just head into your settings, general and software update, and you will be able to download iOS 14. For those of you who are on the beta version of iOS 14, just update to the latest GM and you will be available on it. And those of you who are wondering how to get out of the beta program, just go into general and scroll down to profiles and delete your beta profile, and that's it, you're out of the beta program. You will not receive any more beta updates. And those of you who would like to continue the beta program, just leave everything as it is, and once Apple releases iOS 14.1 beta, you will get that to download as well. Now in terms of big features, iOS 14 doesn't bring any large home screen redesign as we thought in terms of the icons and things like that. Most of the stuff still looks and remains the same. The only visible change in the home screen is the music icon, which now returns to the beautiful red music icon. So this was during the iOS 7 days, and I'm glad Apple's got that back. We also do have the translate application, which is new with iOS 14. So through this, you can either translate text or speech into different languages right on the device itself without any other application. And finally, activity has been renamed to fitness. And within the fitness, the screen has been redesigned to give you a lot more information. And once Fitness Plus, Apple's new service for fitness, is released in select countries, you will be able to access Fitness Plus right from the fitness app itself. So moving to the big changes. Now iOS 14 finally brings widgets to the home screen, and you can access the widgets by swiping to the right. They are on the left right here. As you can see, we have battery, news, maps, stocks. Currently, you do get widgets for almost all of the stock iOS apps. As of now, with iOS 14.0, there is no third-party support for widgets, but Apple has said that's going to come out in future versions of iOS, and as developers start supporting that, you will be able to add widgets to the home screen. Now it's really simple. You can just drag and drop the widget to the home screen. It's as simple as that. Or you can just hold and press anywhere on the home screen. You don't need to press on an app anymore, and just click on the plus icon. Once that's done, you are now into the widgets tray. So as you can see, you have all the widgets at the top as well as a few applications right here. You can just click into them and add the widget. Let's click on add widget. It's as simple as that. Let's bring out a larger widget. Let's add the smart stack. You do have options for different sizes of the widgets. So again, based on your needs, just click on add, and that's it. It's as easy as that. So the smart stack is a neat little widget. It moves and shows you information dynamically depending upon what you're doing throughout the day. So say for example, it's currently showing me weather, and you can just swipe through Siri suggestions, music, maps, photos, news, and the calendar. So again, the smart stack is a really nice widget to use. So this is pretty much what widgets are as of now, and I still feel Apple has a little bit more work to do with widgets. As you can see, we do have a little bit of a glitch with a few widgets a couple of times. So yeah, a little bit of more work is required for widgets to be perfect. As you can see, some of them don't work, but other than that, it's still a step in the right direction, bringing widgets finally to iOS. Now moving to App Gallery. App Gallery is located after your last homepage screen. Just swipe to the left and you are now into App Gallery. So the app library is basically a collection of all the apps on your iPhone, and iOS itself has arranged or grouped all of these apps based under different categories. So you can see entertainment, utilities, information, social, etc. Now the only issue I have with this is that you cannot manually move the application within the different categories. All of this is done by the system, so there is not a lot of customization going on right here. But as you use, the phone does learn what you use most and will start displaying the applications you use most at the top of the screen, so it's easier. Another use of the app library is that if you have a lot of apps and a lot of pages, rather than scrolling through each one, just search in the app library and you have a complete record of all the applications on the iPhone. So again, that is a nice, neat addition with the app library. Next, to declutter your home screen, or if you have a lot of apps, if you just like to have one simple home screen with the most commonly used apps, it's again very easy to do now on iOS 14. Just press and hold to enter into jiggle mode, press the page dots, and now you can hide various pages based on your needs. Say for example, I do not like to see, or I do not want to see those two pages. That's it. Just click home and that's it. Now I cannot see the other pages. It's just one home screen with the widgets on the left and the app library on the right. It's nice, it's easy, it's simple, and it's a really good one to declutter your home screen. Now if you'd like to move or edit your widgets, just press and hold on them. You can easily remove the widget and you'll be back to your home screen. So let me just enable the home screen again. And there it is. So we finally have 3 home screens again. So again guys, these are the main features or the main big changes you're getting on iOS 14. Now let's move into a few other changes that are still quite important. Firstly, Siri is now redesigned. So as you can see, it now appears at the bottom of the screen, and
I'm not sure I understand.
Yeah, it's a much nice interface, and it's way better than the complete Siri interface for the entire screen. This is much better. Second, I have taken a picture, is the new calling interface. So right there. So when you will receive a call, the entire screen is not going to be taken up. It will just show up as a little banner on the top. You can either choose to receive or decline the call. And you can continue to do anything else that you're doing on screen. This is really great because before this, once you have a call, you're pretty much stuck. You will have to wait for the call to either be declined or pick it up. But right now, you can let the phone call ring while you continue to do what you're doing. So again, that is great. And finally, we've got it. Other than that, Apple has pushed into focus more of privacy. So Safari does get an update in terms of privacy. And say for example, you are visiting different websites, just click on the text icon right there and you will see a new option called Privacy Report. So this basically gives you a report regarding the website, what they're tracking, or the number of trackers. And again, this is really nice to know what the website you're visiting is tracking from you. So again, let's have a look. Facebook says no trackers contacted. So again, that is something very nice with Safari. Now, picture-in-picture is also enabled by default with iOS 14, and YouTube has to still be updated to support picture-in-picture by default. I'll show it to you on the Apple TV app right here. Let's get into Apple TV. Let's have a look at the current Apple event, and I'm happy to say that it still works. Even on a tiny display, even on the oldest device, Apple has still chosen to provide picture-in-picture, and it works really, really well. I'm very happy to say it. I just couldn't wait for this, and I'm really happy that they didn't leave out the little 4-inch iPhone SE. It's still also supported with picture-in-picture. So that is with picture-in-picture, and that is pretty much it with regards to iOS 14. There isn't a lot of stuff that is new. Yes, few new additions and changes have been updated. For example, there is a new way now, a better interface to scroll when you are selecting a timer. Previously, the interface, the UI wasn't that great, but now that's been updated as well. A few new animations during the setup. Once you set up your iPhone from scratch. Again, that's been good. Now home can easily be accessed right from the control center right here, so all of your home devices can also easily be accessed. Further, with regards to location as well, for all applications you do have the option to either enable to share your precise location or turn it off and just provide an overall approximate location. So that is also a really great option provided on iOS 14 with focus on privacy. So that's it, guys. This was a brief run through with iOS 14, and those of you who are worried with performance, you really don't have to worry. The iPhone SE, even though it's the oldest device running iOS 14, with performance is not an issue whatsoever. Things open up nice and quick. You really don't have to worry with performance. In fact, it is seeming to be performing much better or slightly better than iOS 13 itself. So in terms of performance, you really do not have to worry. Let's open up the music. I haven't opened this since updating. So as you can see, it's still nice and quick, no issues at all with iOS 14 as of now. So would I recommend you to update to iOS 14? Definitely. It's a great OS. It's got a lot of new stuff that iPhone users or iPad users have been requesting for quite a while. And first impressions seem to be nice and snappy. Things are going to go well. And with regards to battery life, guys, I can't comment on battery life right now because it usually takes 2 to 3 days for the batteries to start giving you accurate reading for battery life. But my battery health is sitting at 92%. And don't worry, updates don't reduce your battery life or your battery capacity. They just refresh or recheck it. So you don't have to worry about updating with regards to battery health. Nothing's going to happen to that. That's going to stay good as it is. But overall, I have to say that iOS 14 first impressions is looking pretty solid, and I really do hope that iOS 14 this year is an overall smoother and much and offers a much less buggy experience than iOS 13 was last year. So this was a look at iOS 14. So now I'd like to move on to show you Watchos 7. Now Watchos 7 is supported from the Apple Watch Series 6 right into the Series 5, and will obviously come with the Apple Watch Series 6 and the SE. Now Watchos 7 does bring quite a lot of new features for Apple Watch Series 4 and above. Unfortunately, even though the Series 6, the Series 3 does support Watchos 7, the Series 3 does not get a lot of the features you do get from Watchos 7, which you do get with the Series 4 and Series 5, especially with watch faces. You do have a few new options to share your watch face, but this is another new watch face activity. And finally, you have Artist. But Apple did release a ton of new watch faces which are only available for Series 4 and above. So that is pretty I mean, I really don't know why Apple couldn't push that for Series 3. It could have easily supported watch faces. That does not require any kind of a processing power. It would have been really great for Series 3 owners. But again, unfortunately, no new watch faces with Watchos 7 for Series 3. In terms of applications, you do get the Siri Shortcuts app on Apple Watch, and as well you do get the Sleep app right now on Apple Watch. So you can do sleep tracking from your Apple Watch, and again, this is supported on the Series 3. Again, the music icon is now changed in terms of the color back to the red. But other than that, it's pretty much stock as it was. But I have noticed that the overall responsiveness of the Apple Watch Series 3 is much more smoother, or it's much more snappier than Watchos 6. As you can see, the animations are somewhat different. They are slightly much more snappier than they were on Watchos 6, and that, in my opinion, is a good win for the Series 3. Yep, it does take a little bit of time to load here and there, but again, It's a good update. Watchos 7 is a good update, but would I recommend you to update a Series 3? Yes, I would recommend you update your Apple Watch Series 3, but again, don't expect to have a lot of new features. Also, another really nice feature that Apple has, I'm glad that Apple's pushed in for the Series 3, is the ability to check your battery health. So this is really nice that you can check out your battery health on your Apple Watch. As you can see, mine is sitting at 91%. You also do have the option to turn on optimized battery charging, so it's going to help your battery last even longer. So that is pretty much it with regards to Watchos. You do not get the hand wash feature also. So yeah, you do lose a ton of features on the Series 3, but I guess given how old the Series 3 is, it's still good that Apple is supporting the Series 3 and has provided a little update in terms of colors for a few watch faces, as well as the sleep tracker and Siri shortcuts, as well as the battery health option. But overall, it's pretty decent with what Watchos 7 does bring for Series 3. So that's it, guys. This was a quick look at Watchos 7 and iOS 14, the final release to the public. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button and that subscribe button, and stay tuned for more content and enjoy exploring iOS 14. Have a great day, guys. Thanks again.